Hi there, and welcome to video 1 of how to do a review in Stage 1 English. So let's start with the real simple, what is a review? Well, under SACE definitions, it's an evaluation of a product or service. And when we're producing this for work in Stage 1 English, it's going to be produced in the form of a subjective opinion and possibly even a recommendation. That's pretty general. So to break that down, it really means it's some kind of judgment. Okay, we make these all the time. We make judgments in our mind over all kinds of things, but when we're going to actually produce that review, we give it out in some kind of subjective opinion, our own opinion. Usually that will come with some form of bias. So what sort of things can be reviewed? Well, pretty much anything really. When we're talking English, the main things are going to be books, films, poetry, and possibly music. Now, any of those things can be reviewed exactly as they are. You can read a book, watch a film, read poetry, listen to music, and you can make a review of that. But all of these things can be performed live, okay? Someone could read a book out loud, you could watch a film at the cinema, or you could go and watch a live play. Poetry can be read out live, spoken word poetry is very, very popular, and live music is as popular as it's ever been. And in these cases, not only are we reviewing the actual art itself, but we're also reviewing the entire experience. So in English, they're the main things that we'll probably be reviewing, but pretty much anything else you can think of can be reviewed. Okay, food is very popular. We're always doing that. You can go through social media sites like Instagram and see people giving their opinion on food or other products that they may have purchased. A lot of YouTube unboxing videos tend to have some kind of tangible product, but it can be non-tangible as well. And a lot of times these can come with a business of some sort. Live sport or sport on the telly can be pretty popular to review as well, but we're often scrutinizing athletes as well, usually when their performance isn't so good. Live events outside of things like I mentioned, like concerts or live sport, could be a festival. The Fringe Festival is a great example in Adelaide. Speeches, either live or something you're listening to, and the popular one nowadays tends to be video games. For what we're going to do though in our class, we will be producing a video or a podcast review. So when we look at how to do it, well, it's a form of journalism, okay? In most cases, your audience is going to use it to decide whether or not they want to experience what you are reviewing, okay? If you're reviewing a film or you're reviewing a book, they're going to decide if they want to watch that film or they want to read that book. So we will be reviewing a film. So to break down that original definition into our language with what we're going to do with it, what I've now put there is a video or podcast evaluation of the film with a subjective opinion and a recommendation. So for this, we'll be making both our opinion and a recommendation, and you decide whether you want to go down the video route or the podcast route. And we're making that evaluation. So in the next few videos, I'll go into further depth on how to actually do that review. There are many different ways you can do it, but this is getting you that early information so you're aware of what is expected.